It's MrAvogato. Good afternoon, everybody. MrAvogato here. Thank you for joining me for another Dead by Daylight video. So we are playing on Leon Kennedy here in his Resident Evil 4 cosmetic. And we're doing something a little different here today. So what I'm calling it is Blast Pallet. Or you could just call it a Flash Tech if you want. So the whole point of this is one of the new add-ons is Blast Mine, where you can plant a trap on the generator, and upon kicking it, the killer would be stunned as well as blinded. So we're going to do that same thing, but instead of a generator, it's going to be a pallet, and the killer is not going to kick it, they're just going to get pallet stunned. So what you need for this is Flashbang. And if you don't know, Flashbang on the highest level, once you do 50% of a gen, you get in a locker, press the active ability button, and you will get yourself a Flashbang. Here's what we put together. We're going to run it back in slow motion. So you drop the Flashbang, pallet stun, turn away so you don't get blinded, and you can see I get the points for the killer blind as well. This sends the killer in a backwards motion because I guess he thought I was going to run around, and they're not expecting that blind during the stun, especially when I don't have a flashlight, which would be after the stun anyway. So we get away from him real quick here. That mine must have been really bad because it blinded him to the point that he thought I was a bush. To take this a little bit further, we were running any means necessary, aka pallet picker upper. So we did head back to that pallet. Since he backed up during the blind, he never actually went back to break it. So we picked it back up. This way we can go for a round 2 to see if we can make that happen again. So we could go ahead and do that generator. This way we have enough to go ahead and craft our flashbang. We're going to get in the locker and press the X button, which is our active ability button on PlayStation. And then we're going to hop on a generator and wait for the killer to return so we can give it a try once again. Excuse me, Nia. Alright, so as the killer comes up here, we're going to wait up and we're going to do the same scenario. Got to get the flashbang dropped just before we get the pallet stun. Look away so we don't get blinded, and boom bang. He has been blast palleted once again. Since we have pallet picker upper procced, we're gonna go ahead and relift this again. And so this gave me some ideas of making builds around this because I thought it was kind of hilarious. And I would probably say once I unlock it for Leon, I'm gonna use Smash Hit and Iron Will as well. This way when I get the stun and he's blinded, I can take off with the extra sprint speed. And then Iron Will, so if I'm injured, I can also just hide somewhere, like in this case, just a bush. When it comes to Dead Dog Saloon, of course. My other idea that I got from a failed attempt for a 3 in a row here is if you're running a loop with someone else at the same time, the person that passes the pallet first can actually drop the flashbang, and then the person behind them can pallet stun the killer, and you'll get the same effect, but in a duo essentially. So yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. Like I said, I see it as a blast pallet, aka a flash tech, since we're using flashbang and the pallet stun together. But did you try this out yet? Have you done any other weird combos since we've gotten all these cool new little gadgets to play with? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, feel free to share, give a like or a sub, or just keep coming by and say hi. Other than that, I'm MrAvogato. Enjoy the rest of this escape. Stay safe, love each other, and I'll see you in the fog. It's MrAvogato.